So we're here in the woods by Devil's Mountain. They're beautiful woods, they're really beautiful woods, mostly beech and oak, but with some ash. Some very nice trees. And we're going to play here today, connecting with the energies of the trees and our own energy. And this invitation to, whenever you're in woods, in wild woods or a park, that we can use the trees, play with the trees to increase our perception of our energy. The energy of a tree is a torus. It goes straight up the trunk, out through the canopy, the branches, back into the earth, into the roots of the tree and straight up. It's a circular motion all the way around the tree. Our own energies, we also have the same energy up through our core and out all the way around us. But what we're going to play with here is two basic channels, one up the back, one down the front. This constant flow of energy that we can activate around us. And with the help of the trees and their energy, we can really get a good perception of this. The tree has its roots, but we have our root too. We have a physical root. We can root our skeleton structure into the earth, connect with the tree's roots. One of the easiest ways to feel the energy of a tree is to find a stump. A tree that's been cut down maybe hundreds of years ago. We're still going to feel this upward force of the energy. We have a good stump here. We're going to check it out. When you find a root, just stand on it, sink inside, and wait. Feeling your sensations, feeling the sensations in the body. Start to feel now this upward flow. Takes half a minute or so. And I smile too. Smile to this tree. I can even sense from the energy that it didn't quite die when it was cut. Its roots are still there, connected with the forest, and there's a strong flow up here. I have my feet shoulder width apart and parallel, and I sit a little and rotate, slowly rotate my thighs. The whole leg rotates and pull. I can feel the feet gripping the tree. I'm rooting down. Strong physical connection now. Become tall like a tree, and I'm rooting like a tree. Smiling into this whole forest. This one tree gives me a connection to the whole forest. I smile with love and gratitude. I relax the rotation. I'm going to do some spinal cord breathing. I take a deep breath in, I rotate the legs again, scapula brings the arms back, inhaling. Relax the rotation of the legs, scapula come under and forward, sacrum comes forward. Inhaling. Exhaling. When I inhale, my scapula goes back, occiput goes back, whole spine curved. On the exhalation, the spine curves the other way. Backs of all the vertebrae open. Inhaling, front open. First, it's a big physical movement. Sucks the air in and squeezes it out. Then I start to leave with the breath. I inhale. Body very relaxed, floating on the breath. Exhale. My breath deepening, drawing in more life force, gift from these trees, releasing more of my toxicity, the carbon dioxide, which is feeding these trees. This is the most important thing we do in our life. The two most important things. Breathing in and breathing out. We're so bad at it. We can increase the breath by breathing in, then in the front of the body, then in again. Bring the back. Exhaling from the back. And the front. I'm going to do 4 breaths. In. Breathing into the right side, the left. Exhaling. In. Out. Once more. Smiling as I'm exhaling to this forest. Hands on my belly, breathing deep in my belly. Feeling the diaphragm pushing down. Exhaling, the diaphragm pushes up. I'm feeling good. Beautiful greens in this forest, the stillness. This fresh life force. So we've sat on this same stump, and I'm feeling good. My spine's had some movement in all directions. All the vertebrae have had a little movement. I want this spine to be fluid, like it should be, as much like a snake as it can be. Our spine tends to be very stuck, especially around the lumbar and the top of the shoulders. Gradually over time we want to loosen it. These movements are so good for that. Energy of a tree coming up its center, going down its outside. When we sit by a tree, we can utilize the tree's energy to bring the energy up the spine and then bring it down the front of the body. But we're going to loosen the spine a bit more. I'm sitting here on my sitting bones. I can keep my back straight and just rock on my sitting bone. I have my hands on my knees, near my knees, elbows close to the body. I rock down. I push my knees away, which pushes my lumbar back. I have this curve right up the back. I exhale and I rock to the front. Inhale and I feel this wave up the spine, vertebra after vertebra. Every vertebra should move a fraction, but we have many stuck ones. But over time this can help to really naturally loosen the spine up, just a bit at a time. We exhale, we feel movement down to the perineum. We push back and inhale. Awareness up the spine. All the way to the mid-eyebrow. Tongue connected to the palate. Exhaling down the front of the body. Inhaling up the back. And this flow up my back, supported by the flow up the tree. Down to the belly. Activate these two channels, back channel and front channel, by standing and squeezing the perineum. It's this point right between the anus and the sexual organs, just squeezing, relaxing. Squeezing, relaxing, squeezing and pulling up, relaxing, inhaling, squeezing, pulling up, exhaling, relaxing, back down. Follow the sensation in the body, inhaling, squeezing, pulling up, exhaling, relaxing. The invitation is to do this. Following the sensation in the body, something moving up the front, all the way up to the tongue. We have these points on this orbit. Sexual center, behind the pubic bone for men, just above it for women. We put our finger there and squeeze the perineum, pull up into the finger. Exhale, relax down. Just as far as the finger. Squeezing, pulling up, relaxing down. Move to the navel. Solar plexus just underneath the sternum. We start to feel a sensation and movement. Inhaling, squeezing, pulling up. Exhaling, relaxing back down. Heart center. The throat. And all the way up into the tongue. And we relax. And if we press the tongue hard into the palate, where we'd say L, L. Press lightly, then press firmly. When we press firmly up, we feel something in the throat and a movement down. This is the direction of the energy flowing in this channel. The back channel are in opposite places. Opposite the sexual center, the sacrum. We squeeze the back of the anus. Relax it, squeeze, relax, squeeze and pull up. Relax down, squeeze, pull up, sacrum just eases forward. Exhale, relax down. Inhale, squeeze the back of the anus, pull up. Squeeze, pull up. Then opposite the navel. Feel the lumbar pushing out a bit into the finger. Opposite the solar plexus. Relaxing, squeezing the back of the anus, inhaling, pulling up, relaxing down. Base of the neck, sticking out bone at the base of the neck. We inhale to there. Squeezing, pulling up, back of the anus. As we do this, we feel the cervical vertebrae coming into alignment. Feeling the sensation of the movement. Then the occiput, back of the head. Sacrum eases down and forward, occiput up and back. Relaxes down, back up. The crown, slightly the back of the crown. all the way to the mid-eyebrow. Next time at the mid-eyebrow, press the tongue, it's flowing down the front. Up the back, inhaling, down the front. Sacrum coming forward, inhaling the energy up. No need to squeeze the back of the anus now. Hands to the navel. Gather some saliva. Gulp it down. So important that we start to free our back for these practices, especially sacrum lumbar, which tends to be so stuck. And we want to really open up this flow. So it's like a wheel. So it's like a wheel. Really turning all the time. And we want to get this movement here to open up this curve in the lumbar. So we let the sacrum go back a little as we sit, curl under, up, back, under. So the sacrum, under, back, under. And it starts to activate here the lumbar. We feel this movement coming through the lumbar. And as the sacrum's coming down and forward, we inhale up and down. Just as far as to the back of the navel, the Ming Meng, down through the navel and back. So from the perineum to opposite the navel here, it's called the door of life. Through to the navel, back through the sexual center and down. So inhaling, exhaling, scooping the energy. Sacrum coccyx coming forward, dipping into the energy like a straw so we can suck it up. Very strong when we're doing it on the tree. And we go a bit higher, up to as far as the solar plexus. Thoracic 11, 12, through to the solar plexus and down. Each time I come down, I root in. Relax on the way down. Up to the back of the heart, through the heart and down. The occiput reaches up, brings the chin back. It restricts the throat a little. I can feel the breath coming through faster. There's more suction. All the way up to the base of the neck, C7 to the throat. To occiput, mid-eyebrow, down through the tongue, down. all the way up to the crown and down. One flow. Start soft at the arms, hands are leading the energy. Now I feel they're just floating on it. Hands to the belly. Smiling in the belly. Gathering some saliva and gulping down. Smiling to these trees. They gave so much then. I spiral my attention here in the belly. Any energy I generate is always going to come back here. But I'm here in nature, and these trees, this environment has given a lot to my energy here. And working through my fire channel at the back, the water channel at the front has brought some balance to this energy. So my 5 element energies have become part of this. So we have another tree here that looks inviting. So this tree here that's been cut for a seat is part of this tree. So it'll be in a whole live root, and this should be interesting. Very nice feeling up the back. My sitting bones right in this flow. Flowing into the coccyx, the sacrum, up the spine. So I bring my awareness to my tongue pressing. Just slightly. Just to draw this energy down. To complete the loop. And I don't have to do anything after those warm-ups. I can just sit here. The energy of this tree just flowing through my orbit. You can very effortlessly increase this just by putting my hands over the genitals. Just awareness in my body. First, it's the same feeling of this natural orbit flowing. Slowly increasing. There's all sorts of hormones. Just very soft, pure, unaroused sexual energy flowing. channels have been activated from the previous QiGong. Now this energy just flowing. Sensation inside from this warmth and the energy in my hands over my genitals. Little champagne bubbles forming. Beautiful little orbs of energy manifesting in my body. Flowing up the spine and down the front. Most beautiful energy, some of the purest energy we have. There inside our ovaries, testicles. Softly flowing. Nourishing. Sensation in my body of soft little bubbles of beautiful energy just manifesting. Many tiny little bubbles. Flowing up the spine. Down the front. This purest of my energy, this unaroused sexual energy from testicles, ovaries, flowing, mixing with the tree's energy, flowing around. Impossible not to be smiling here. And when this energy of the tree mixes with my sexual energy, this tree energy is going to stay with me. I can just relax, let go of everything, let go of myself, my sensations, let go of this forest. Relaxing into being. Relaxing into peace and harmony and stillness. Trillions of cells in my body just resonating. Such a beautiful feeling. I feel totally blessed. Totally blessed by this forest, by life. So easy, so simple. My attention always goes back to the belly at the end. I gather some saliva. Some of the energy is generated in my saliva. I gulp it down. Spiral my attention there in the belly, like a little spinning galaxy. Gather any loose energy into the body, into it. Condensing it smaller and smaller. Thank you. So deep in the heart of the wood, we found this old track. It's made level on the side of the hill. It's been built up and lined with beech trees. Part way along there's a missing tree. We're going to go there and be that missing tree. Well, I'm here now in this Earth Meridian and this beautiful row of beaches. A missing beach, me. I find my ground, I sink in, I root in. I feel this row of beaches, smiling, feeling love. Rooting deep, part of my roots into all these trees, part deep, deep into the earth. And I invite the earth chi up through my roots, through my trunk, my branches. I open up to heaven. The solar light flowing through my leaves. Energy of the tree through the roots, the trunk, the branches, flowing through the edge of the canopy back into the earth, back through the root. Opening to heaven. Opening to earth. I feel totally relaxed. All my muscles relaxed, joints open, bones moving, drawing this earth chi through the bones, washing the bone marrow. Inviting the heaven chi down through my bones. the solar light flowing through my leaf pores, down through my body, into the earth. Feeling the leaves, every leaf in the forest. Feeling my roots, every root in the forest. This heaven earth light washing through my bones and my organs. Washing through every cell. Gathering everything together. Gathering everything together. Energy of this forest, the earth, the sun, heaven, my 5 elements, all my virtues, all gathered together. I gather saliva, gulp it down. I feel full. Full. I gather this energy and divide it. And I offer half back to this land. I accept the other half gratefully. I love you. I love you. Thank you. The energy I've left here for the nature spirits to use to help process and deal with some of the human energy here, some of the emotional energy and unconscious damage. I feel peace, harmony. I feel love, gratitude. I feel full. Thank you.